Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius March 9, 2023. Today's full moon is opposite your sign, and it can bring to light a relationship issue or your feelings. You can find yourself at an important turning point. Something brewing inside you now reaches the surface, leading to a personal epiphany. It's a high exposure time for you. Relationship drama is possible with this full moon, and it's likely positive and eye-opening. It's a powerful time for connecting with a partner or to your true feelings about someone. You might recognize your need for some quality feedback, input, or companionship. Through realizations now, you're awakening to your relationship goals. One of the most significant periods of the year has arrived for your relationships. This is because a full moon will take place across the sky from your zodiac sign in your solar house of partnership. This is a time of union, commitment, and coming together. Some of you may move in, get engaged, or even soon be wed. Make long-term plans now and discuss what you'd like to tackle in the 6 months ahead. However, if single, this is a time to put yourself out there and set up dates with suitors who may possess long-term relationship potential. Are you ready? As the full moon in Virgo calls a 6-month cycle to close, you may feel reflective of your professional commitments and working relationships. Some arrangements may naturally conclude, whereas you may call it with other partnerships during this lunation. Either way, it is time to let go of certain commitments. Meanwhile, Saturn will be entering your sign, which begins a new cycle of maturation. Although Saturn's energy can be heavy, it could help you work through self-imposed restrictions and inhibitions to level up in your career path. 2 days after the moon left your work sector, Venus and the asteroid Juno are still using this to make their final days in your income sector count. While Juno, the queen of commitment, will leave over the weekend, Venus, the planet of money, is here until next week, and the moon's sense of direction on the job front is giving the income potential they are chasing a better sense of direction. There is a skip in your step today. You have felt the struggle of the last few days, and it is a relief to relax and reflect on what you learned. You have brought the life of the body into focus, and you may want to open up to something new as a complement. Aromatherapy is an ancient and subtle practice. Many alternative markets carry aromatherapy materials. The essences of nasturtium, iris, and tansy can help you break through fixed attitudes and behavior patterns. If you are a parent, consider the lessons you receive from your children. It can be so easy to become consumed with teaching your children what they need in order to enter into life with the best advantages possible. Yet, this can leave you cheated out of everything your child can offer you. Look at it from this perspective on this day. You are sure to enjoy relearning some things, like how to play, how to imagine, and how to live for the moment. Of all the major shifts, changes, and events that are scheduled to take place this month, Saturn's return to Pisces today is by far the most significant for you. At the halfway point in your birthday month, and just as a full moon is challenging your intentions, Saturn returns to begin a new 3-decade-long Saturn cycle. This turns the start of an ordinary solar year into the beginning of a whole new chapter, with Saturn spending the next 3 years giving you the resolve to do whatever it takes for as long as it takes. Especially when it comes to living your own truth, but also when it comes to turning dreams into reality. The moon is still in your relationship sector, but the full moon is starting to come off its peak as Saturn returns to Pisces today. The moon is not only fueling strong emotional responses but is highlighting both your personal and relationship needs, just as Saturn returns with a call to take this seriously. With Mercury, the planet of communication, in his first, last, and only full week in Pisces, he is on hand to turn this into an opportunity for a breakthrough. Our eyes in the sky. Today, the celestial sphere is offering us a unique opportunity to dive deep into our analytical nature, thanks to the full moon in Virgo that shone brightly this morning. As the 6th sign of the zodiac, Virgo represents precision, organization, and attention to detail. So, under this lunar influence, we are encouraged to embrace these qualities and focus on refining our skills and systems. In addition to the full moon, we also have a significant planetary shift to take note of. Saturn, the planet of authority and structure, is now moving into Pisces, where it will reside for the next 2 years. This transition can have a profound impact on our emotional well-being, as Pisces is a water sign known for its sensitivity and introspection. With Saturn in Pisces, we can expect a period of emotional refinement and controlled escapism. Our passions and fantasies may blend with our reality, creating a sense of wonder and spiritual liberation. This can be a time to harness our deepest desires and use them to manifest the life we truly want. Overall, these cosmic events offer us a chance to tap into our analytical and emotional sides, combining them to create a powerful force for growth and manifestation. By embracing our strengths and refining our weaknesses, we can navigate the coming days with grace and confidence. So let's lean into this energy and see where it takes us. During the new moon in Pisces on February 19th, we were invited to explore our personal relationship with magic, opening ourselves up to the mystical realm of the universe. However, as we emerge from the deep end of the cosmic pool and into the light of the Virgo full moon, we are reminded to get grounded and establish a solid foundation for our dreams and aspirations. Without structure, even the most numinous ideas are destined to remain as mere fantasies. But with the proper organization in place, they can become a reality. This full moon reminds us that it's time to get organized and take action towards manifesting our goals. It's important to note that there's no need to beat ourselves up for any perceived lack of progress or lost time. Everything has its own time and place, and the period of fantasizing and daydreaming was necessary to clarify our goals and intentions. The imagination served as a crucial tool to guide us towards what was truly possible. Now, events or interactions in our lives may push us to take our plan to the next level. The Virgo full moon forms a trine with Uranus, the planet of innovation and change, providing additional inspiration and opening us up to surprise encounters that can further stimulate our creativity. It's important to remember that even if something now materializes as a result of our efforts, the design process will likely be ongoing. The journey towards manifesting our dreams is a gradual one, and we must enjoy every step of the way, embracing the evolving process of bringing our desires to fruition. So let's use the grounding energy of this Virgo full moon to establish the necessary structures to support our visions, and trust that the universe will continue to guide us towards our highest good. In the morning, Saturn, the planet of duty and responsibility, enters Pisces. The last time Saturn graced the sign of the fishes was in the spring of 1996. Many of you born between 1993 and 1996 will shortly be going through your Saturn returns, a period of maturation and rising into your authority. Saturn's serious energies are somewhat diffused within nebulous Pisces. Saturn likes structure, and Pisces prefers fantasy. Saturn likes discipline, and Pisces prefers taking the compassionate approach. Saturn will transit Pisces until May 24, 2025, and again from September 1, 2025 to February 13, 2026, during which time we will need to negotiate these extremes. Who do we consider reliable spokespeople within religion and media? How might we develop our creative capacity or relationship to spirituality? Whose rules do you follow, and why? What do you really believe in? All these questions, and more, are within the domain of Saturn in Pisces.